Most people, when they start investing, aim for high and quick returns, hoping that the stock they bought will increase in value, praying that they made a good purchase and that their stock will appreciate. However, looking at the example of successful investors, those who have reached millions or even billions, such as Warren Buffett, the greatest investor of all time with a current net worth of nearly $100 billion, we see that success in investments has more to do with avoiding bankruptcy than achieving high returns. This may seem confusing at first, but you will understand. Now, stay with me until the end of this video because the most important part that can change the way you think about money and investments is coming. In the book The Psychology of Finance, the author Morgan Russo presents intriguing and unimaginable secrets. At the time the book was released, Warren Buffett's net worth was approximately $84 billion, and of that, $84 billion was earned after the age of 50. Exactly only $300 million of his entire fortune was earned before the age of 50. What explains this phenomenon? Do you think he started learning new investment skills only in his old age? Certainly not. But if you're already interested in the subject of this video, please give it a like, and let's get into the content. Pay close attention. A very interesting example that the book mentions to explain this phenomenon is how the Earth's ice ages occurred, in which the planet was completely covered in ice for long periods. In-depth studies on the topic have concluded that it wasn't the coldest winters that accumulated more ice on the Earth's surface, but rather the less warm summers. With cooler summers, it wasn't possible to melt the snow from the previous winter, forming a small base of ice that favored the accumulation of more snow for the next winter, making the ice base even larger for the next summer and so on over long periods until the ice age formed. The glaciologist, an expert on the subject, says it's not necessarily the amount of snow that causes the formation of ice layers, but the fact that the snow remains, no matter how small its volume. Notice that small consistent climatic changes over years led to the ice age, not extremely harsh winters with heavy snowfall. In other words, you don't need enormous force to achieve great results or always be above average. Just start with small, linear growth, but stay focused and don't get lost along the way. It may seem illogical, but to achieve extraordinary results, you can work with your money starting with, for example, $30. Everything has a beginning. If you've grasped the idea of the video, please subscribe here to receive videos of the best books on financial education that I post on this channel, just like the genius Warren Buffett. You've seen videos and content about how he invests, but what no one tells you is for how long he invests, or, in other words, how many summers he has gone through without losing his ice layer, if you catch my drift. Furthermore, Buffett has been literally investing since he was 10 years old, reaching his first million at the age of 30. Notice that he went through several years without returns, investing consistently and having constancy. Now, I'll leave you with a phrase from Buffett that you should never erase from your memory: be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful.